I think he's hit. This is how he can do it right now. This is as deep if he can go right now. Like, although I feel like it was vulnerable, this album was vulnerable. I feel like he could go deeper. He could go deeper, but I think he's saying like, I'm not there yet, y'all. Like, I get it. I understand that I'm not there yet. Y'all keep telling me to do it, but I'm not there yet. I'm still healing from traumas. I still got stuff to unpack, and can't y'all leave me the freak alone? Like, geez, Louise, and I'm one of the people too. Yeah, go deeper, go deep. He's like, I can't right now. I don't have it right now to do it. Like, make it enough. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Make it enough. What I'm giving y'all, make it enough and not whoop-de-doo. I don't know what to tell you. After listening to ICEMAN, I'm so mad that Drake did them other two albums after that. Hey, Baby and Maid of Honor. Why did he have us listening to them albums? Why did he have us thinking that was good? Why did he do that? Because I know he playing. Why is you playing? Have me waste my time listening to them two albums? Why did you do that? Tell me, I'm just doing it. This is just something throwaways. Just, child, I'm so bad at Drake for having me waste my time listening to them two albums when I could have been focused on ICEMAN this whole time, like, of her listen to these two right albums. And ICEMAN overall, then I'll talk about each song, and then maybe later on I'll break down some of the songs, because some of the lyrics I need to go back to. Like, I need to just look at the lyrics by themselves to really, because he was saying, so I was like, what do you say? I kept trying to, like, the first song, Make Them Cry, I kept like doing like rewind or whatever, kind of go back, like, what he say, but I was like, okay, I'm just going. I kept doing it too many times. I was like, okay, I'll go back and read the lyrics when I'm done. It's to the album. So ICEMAN overall, it was a good album. I really did like it. Obviously there's standouts that's probably gonna be like radio songs and constantly played, but overall I thought it was good. It gave you everything that Drake usually gives at his best, which is good bars, funny. Drake gotta have some funny in it. The visuals were great. He get a visual for mostly all of them, all the songs. I'm pretty sure he probably gonna do a visual for all of them, but just maybe he's rolling it out slowly, because so far when I'm doing this video, Make Them Cry, which is the first song, the intro song, Firm Friends. All the other ones, I believe he had a visual too. Overall, this album I thought was really good. Like I said, I listened to our order, so I kind of got worried. Like, I really did. I was like, what's happening? Like, Hey Baby and Maid of Honor, I really don't need to really hear either one of them again. Like, I was like, what is going on? I was like, just so baffled and confused, because this is Drake and I like Drake. I'm a person that like Drake. So I was just so confused. I really didn't get it. I was like, what's happening? I was so confused that I almost was like, okay, I'm going to take a long time to listen to ICEMAN. But I was like, let me go and listen to it, because maybe he didn't care about the other two, like I said, and just cared about the one, really. So I was like, okay, this the last. Come on, ICEMAN, make it through. So this how I know he didn't put his other all into the other ones. But okay, so Make Them Cry was really good. I felt like that was a good start song, because I feel like he was talking about everything pretty much, but not like in a way that's like annoying or like, okay, you're harping on this. It's just like him actually, okay, once I do this, maybe I don't have to talk about it anymore. Like, I gotta do this album because I need to do this album in order to do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a way to reignite any beef, but it also, like, of course he had bars for different people throughout, but it wasn't like strong enough to us, like, to reignite a beef to me personally. It felt like, okay, I'm getting this out. This all my feelings through all the past couple years or whatever. And it don't even seem like it was that long ago. He said, he referenced 2024 or somebody, maybe that's when it started. It don't even seem like that long ago. But I guess it was, because we just had another Super Bowl. Kenny did Super Bowl, so it had to be the year before the Super Bowl. So yeah, I guess it really was that long. It don't even feel like it's that long. But Make Them Cry was good. That's the main one I'm going to go back to and look at the lyrics for. And then Dust, I felt like it was like supposed to be like a GTA type feel. The visual was good, it was like fun. And then Shane Gillis was playing a cop, and he, I guess, fell asleep in his back seat. Well, probably wasn't doing the job he was supposed to do, fell asleep in his back seat. So Drake's son and I guess his friend, this will be a Rush Hour reference, him and his friend, a little Asian boy, him and his friend, like, joyrided. And there's also a movie like that. What was that? Super Bad. Was it supposed to be like a Super Bad too? Because remember, the cops was entertaining McLovin, and they was just showing him like a good time and all that. It's like, because at the end, I don't know, there was a PD up, I don't know, but at the end, Shane, it was like, oh, y'all want to hang with those kids, but he's like, oh, these got cameras inside. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Just probably ain't sorry he said, I don't know, but oh, those kids are cool. And then he got out and had a house chain on. It's like, oh, yeah, Drake told me to do this or something he said, I don't know, but that was a good little visual. Like I think that's supposed to be like a GTA feel, which makes sense because it's a cop car and on the road. So I don't know if that was a feel, but that's what I got from it. Whisper My Name. I'm like, is that supposed to be like a Candyman type reference, like a Peekaboo type? Like, not Peekaboo. I didn't mean to reference Candy when I said Peekaboo. I just mean like popping out, like Whisper My Name. And then the visuals was like, Drake in his visuals, I don't know if it'd be a deep meaning or not. I'll be confused. I'm like, is this really a deep meaning? Like with Kendra, I'll be like, this is the deep meaning. I'll be getting it instantly. But with Drake, I'm like, what is this? Is it this? I don't know if I should be thinking deep into it or not. I really gonna be knowing. But I know it was him on the way to the funeral. But was it like people thought he was dead when he wasn't? He was really coming to their funeral? Because then he showed up he had on all white going to the funeral in a whole bunch of cars. And then at the end, he was in all black. And then it showed a whole bunch of bodies on the floor and him getting in his car, I guess, Like what they tried to do to me is going to get done to them type stuff. I don't know if that was the case. Because I think that's the one where Pinocchios and stuff was watching TV. And I guess they was supposed to be plotting. But then he ended up being a victor. Like he ended up being a John Wick. I don't know if that was it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to be reading too much into it or not. I thought it was a good song. And then Janice, STFU. Some of the women in the visuals, I'm like, I know somebody said one of the girls on one of them was supposed to be an Ice Spice lookalike. She didn't look like Ice Spice. They just had curly hair. I mean, she didn't look like her to me, so good, I guess. But I'm like, are certain women in these videos supposed to look like other people? Like the woman in this video looked like a blow-up doll. Like, I don't know if that was supposed to be the point. Like, you know how a certain man's wife she looked like that. I don't know if that's supposed to be what she was supposed to be. Like, I don't know if he casted different women to look like different women on purpose. I don't know. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Like I said, I don't know if each song had some type of reference to somebody that did him wrong, that he felt I did him wrong anyway in the beef. Ran to Atlanta, which obviously that's funny. Everybody know that's funny because Kendrick Sake run to Atlanta when you need whatever. So that's just hilarious. Ran to Atlanta because then he had Future and who else was on that? Molly Santana. I don't really know about Molly Santana, but I'm guessing she's from Atlanta. That was just funny. And that one looked really, really good. Like, the blue and the red, and it good went in and out of it, like reality, then blue and red. I thought that looked really good at the very least. I don't know if it meant a whole bunch, but it looked really good. Out of all the songs, I don't know if that's true actually. I might say maybe I like this song the least, but I'm not really sure. And this is, I think out of all the ones, there's only feature, I think. Oh, and 21 Savage. 21 Savage was a feature too, but I think, yeah, those was only 2 features. Which is interesting, and maybe he did that on purpose. I don't know why it seemed like out of everybody, he's forgiving Future and not anybody else. I don't know why that is. Maybe he feel like he understands why Future did it. Like maybe he feel like he did something to Future. Like he genuinely feel like he did something to Future. So maybe he just felt the closest to Future. But if that was the case, shouldn't he be the most mad at Future? I don't know. I don't really feel like Future was needed for the song. I think it makes it funny because Kendrick said you run to Atlanta. But he could have got 2 trains or something. Like that would have been, it still would have had the same effect, like the funny effect of it, if he would have gotten somebody else that didn't really do anything to him. So I don't know why he forgave Future and like put him on the album so Future was able to play both sides pretty much. I don't know why he's okay with that. Like I said, he didn't really say, he didn't really address it. I guess maybe he did when I go look at the lyrics and break them down. I don't know. I just thought that was weird to me. It wasn't like Future Burst was like, oh my gosh, just so weird. Like he was really needed in the song, like I said. So I don't know, and it would have been better too if he didn't have any features. But like I said, I do get it. Red Atlanta, it's just hilarious thing to say and to do. Like, you said I had some Atlanta. Just how Red Atlanta, child. But cause that was that. Like the visual was cool. And like I said, out of all the songs, I don't know. Well, it might be my least. I don't know, but maybe. Now the next was Shebang. Shebang, so good. It's so funny. This is like, I love Funny Drake. Funny Drake is my favorite. Funny Drake is my favorite Drake. That was funny to me. Like him questioning and answering, that was hilarious to me. Loved it. I feel like that's gonna be one of the hits, or would be one of the hits if, whatever happens. I think that would be one of the hits. It'll be Shebang. Like that's probably top 3 for us, the hits, I believe. Top 4, top 3, because there might be 4 of them that I think is really, really hits, but top 3 or 4 for us the hits. I thought it was funny. I loved it. It was one of my favorite ones because it was just funny to me. It was hilarious, but it also sounded good. And then for the visual for that one, it was just, what was it, like fireworks? Not fireworks. It was like just smoke, I think, in the air or something. No, I'm cold. I feel like it was just like smoke in the air or something. And then Drake make them pay. I thought that was cool, but the vision for that, I'm like, was this supposed to look like shrooms? I thought like had to be on shrooms to watch it. I don't know. Maybe it's a reference or something, but I'm not good with it. I don't know if that was supposed to be like some type of anime type of thing. I don't know. I wouldn't know, I suppose. So I don't know if that was supposed to be like a little anime thing or what that was supposed to be. But it seemed like it was a whole bunch of people trying to do something to them, but it like didn't work. Like I was trying to look at it, but like I said, it was kind of like, a little dizzy. Like it was a lot going on. So I feel like there was like a lot of people, like him just going by his day and people trying to do something to him, but it didn't work. It ended up going back on them. Pretty much what it was, for as a visual. And then Burning Bridges. Burning Bridges was funny too. It was just him in a video, I'm guessing, like his friends or people he be around or whatever, saying his wife, no, your baby mama didn't even post your song. Where she at? Peekaboo, where she at? Peekaboo. I don't know if he said peekaboo, but pretty much where she at? And they kept doing, where she at? Where she at? I thought that was funny. Burning bridges. Did he say something about, I still care about you and your sister, so I ain't trying to burn bridges while burning a bridge still. I ain't trying to burn a bridge, but I'm a burn a bridge. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. National Treasures. Where did he shoot this? Like, was it out? Some places like the same place, like whatever the thing is of Canada that he always be showing. I don't know what that thing is called, but I feel like it was a lot of shots of that. It was a lot of shots. Maybe like, people say he bought a house, maybe his phone, whatever it is. I don't know. But National Treasures, I'm trying to think of the visual for National Treasures. Me too. It felt like it was a lot of people in masks. Is he trying to say people was trying to hide their face or whatever? That was doing stuff to him or try to, act like they didn't or pretend they didn't. I don't know. Now, where he was in National Treasure kind of looked like, I ain't trying to compare, but it kind of looked like where Kendrick was in the Luther video. But once again, it's him back on with his friends or people here around again. And, trying to say that he's a national treasure, but y'all forget he's a national treasure or won't realize he's a national treasure. And I really like this video too. I think this was the one where he was in black and white and black and white, not him being in black and white. That is I just got that. I feel like throughout this whole thing, he been in black and white, but it's like, can see black and white. That is funny to me. Yeah, it kept flashing. It was really, now this was a good visual. It kept flashing him in the black and white. I thought that was really good. That flash was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really did like that. Bees on the Table, that was with 21 Savage, and yeah, I feel like out of all of the features, only 21 Savage should have been on it. Because he's not the one we really didn't hear from through the beef fight, doing anything towards Kendrick, really. So, I don't know. I feel like he should have been on the album. If anybody would have been on the album. And then, the visual was them being in the tower thing. I think the thing that's in Canada, like I said, I don't know what it's called. but like a skyscraper type thing. And it was a woman climbing up there. I'm guessing, was it to set him up? A woman climbing up there to set him up, but he was inside of there, so he knew what was going on. But I don't know. She was trying to set him up, but he knew. Then she was trying to. I don't freaking know what that was supposed to be. I really don't, because she was dressed like Catwoman. It was like a bootleg Catwoman. So I don't know. I don't know what. What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what it is. And what did I miss? I mean, we already heard what did I miss or whatever. So I don't think there's no story to talk about that. We already seen it and heard it, so that had been out already. Plot twist. I know people say he got a fake, but Instagram called plot twist or whatever. Pretty much a song about a whole bunch of twists and turns and yada yada yada. Y'all plotting on me. I'ma twist it around. I twisted it up. Twisted it up. Him on his phone. I don't know if that's where he is. I go. I don't know where he is. But and he says, oh, you remember I said something about people covering up their faces and pretty much all the videos. He made a line that always young boys cover up their face and eyes, face and whatever, so you don't see them or whatever, trying to see, you ain't gonna see it coming. I don't know what he's trying to say. But anywho, I don't know none of that. But the next song was Too Hard for the Radio. That's probably gonna be the number one banger. Like it sounded West Coast with a little spice on it, like a little twist on it, like a little. And I feel like he put them in order pretty good. Like I did feel like it was sequenced pretty well. The other ones, I don't know what's going on. The other albums, but this one I thought was sequenced pretty well. Too Hard for the Radio, I think, will be the number one. Then Shebang will probably be the number two. Not him having two bags on his hip, like a tool belt, or like construction worker. That was. I said, why you got them two bags? Why you got them two bags on his waist? He gonna have people doing that. I don't know people are doing it, but he gonna have people doing that. The two bags on the waist, because they're just crazy. Like, why? Yeah, Too Hard for the Radio. I really like. That was a bop. That's the one he was dancing on to. He probably like, okay, I'm just letting y'all know I'm getting my stuff out right now. But I mean, I can still do a little bop. I can still do a little bop. That's a bop. I can do a bop. Like a little West Coast bop. He kind of even did that too, because he was like, yee. That yee stuff he was doing with his movements. Like, yeah, that one would probably be like the number one song that people listen to. Make them remember. I don't know if that was supposed to be like him saying he was a mayor. I don't know. It was like him. I don't know what that was supposed to be, because it was like him in the courtroom or whatever. Then him, I don't know what he's supposed to be in the mayor's office. I don't know what that's supposed to be, child. He basically saying, obviously he gonna make people remember and what he undid. Because people act like they got amnesia and don't come back around now trying to talk to him and be friends with him, act like you was always on his side. You like stay where you always at. I guess you don't a part of future. I don't know. That's very strange to me. But some of the songs feel themed for one person, but they wasn't centered around one person, if that makes sense. It felt like for one person, but you wouldn't notice that it was for one person, if that makes any sense. Little Birdie, this Little Birdie video was funny to me. And I like Little Birdie too. Felt like, I don't know if he was being funny. It was like, it was a dude in it dancing and scaring the girls, like scaring the hoes. Like, what is you doing? You scaring, like, what? It's like they were so uninterested, but it was a whole bunch of women there. But it was like, until I guess he was saying too, like, okay, y'all don't have me no more, so this what y'all have now. To what y'all gonna be in the strip club dance to? What your girls gonna dance to? What's gonna be for the hoes? Like what's gonna be for the girls? So like y'all don't have nothing to dancing, cause it's strippers, but the strippers ain't dancing. They sit down watching you. You know what I'm saying? So that I thought that was fake. Like the strippers is supposed to be the opposite way, but the strippers sitting around looking bored, ain't doing nothing. It wasn't nobody in there but the dude on stage. While the girl that's sitting around looking at him like, okay, well, we gonna have something to dance or no? You just gonna do the stuff. That was funny. He didn't write the name Little Birdie. I don't know, it's something with bird, but I know the owl thing, but owls and birds. I mean, it's the same, but it ain't the same. It's like, cause in the Whisper by Name when they panned up, it's like birds flying in the sky. Then it's called Little Birdie. A little birdie told me, oh, this is too about a woman that I guess betrayed him. And a little birdie told him that the stuff she was doing. To hurt him or not to hurt him, I don't know. But she was doing something. I don't know who that's supposed to be. And there was a lot of girls in there, so it could be anybody. I don't know who. It's supposed to look like who. Don't Worry was him. These are the visuals. Was him like just sitting in the studio cooking up. And then also the honing in this new persona of Iceman. Like he kept referencing Ice during most of the songs, like referencing himself as Ice. So like that's his new name or something. Like his name ain't Drake no more. It's Ice. Like he kept referencing it in the. I'm not the boy. I'm on the man. So I'm sure I don't know. Which I ain't gonna copy. I wouldn't comment it or something. I don't know what he said, but don't worry. Like a slower type bop to it. It was like, don't worry, y'all, I'm back. I'm gonna keep feeding y'all. Don't worry, y'all don't have to worry, because it's him in the radio saying, I know y'all need me back. I'm gonna come back. I don't know if that's what it means. I'm just saying that's what it means. Who knows? I feel like, never mind. I want Drake to cut these braids out, but I feel like he won't cut them off because everybody know why he will cut them off. I'm like, why did that man tell him how to do this? But now he won't do it. I'm like, oh gosh, it's time for the braids to go. Maybe he'll cut them out after this, and then he can be Ice, because I can't do the braids anymore. Hate that braids. Hate them. Burn Friends was the next song. Burn Friends. I'm guessing that was like him shouting at the people. Actually held him down and stayed loyal. Burn Friends. I'm guessing that's what it was. Just the one didn't have a visual, so now you know who your real friends are, because like people saying, when people don't even know if people really got their back. They die without knowing people got their back. But now he saw who really got his back. He didn't have to die. Well, I guess he did have to kill a part of himself or whatever. Or a part of him did have to die. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, but he didn't, you know. A lot of people don't get the chance to see if somebody really had a back for real. They die, so they die without knowing, but at least he know. Outro song was Make Them Know, which is pretty much him burning up everything that done happened. The visual was him burning up all the naysayers, other stuff, burning it up, burning everything down, and pretty much saying he would never be who he was as far as being friendly, and probably maybe not even being on his label, I don't know, but basically which y'all knew as him is over, pretty much, or what we knew as him is over. And then he also had tomato dressing gloves on and Iceman on his jacket. Like he's really stepping into that persona, whatever that persona is. I don't know if that's some Prince stuff, changing his name to Iceman, I don't know, but yeah, he basically saying this is it, child. Just almost like Watch the Party Doll. This is his version of Watch the Party Doll, I guess. I don't know, like I said, what it really means. Like just him not being on his label, him going by Ice, him is him never, this last time he gonna address anything. I don't know necessarily. I mean, I just know it felt like an end to a certain era. Like, Make Them Cry. He said that he an only child and that he had a father, his mother, and had to treat his son as grandfather, which is his father, like his older brother. So his dad is not like his dad is like his brother, and he had to pretty much raise his mother. So that was interesting. And he also said, I got so many hits on my hand, see the swollen knuckles. I thought that was a good bar. All I can think about is the mountain to climb and the conversation surrounding my music, like did Twin Peaks, him being twin, which is two. And he was saying what died back in 2024 was a big piece. So it's like, it's me, but it isn't me. So y'all keep asking what it did to me. That's what it did to me. So you got him questioning like, yeah, it happened to me, but this is not me. This ain't my best me. So it ain't me, but it is me. So you got him questioning himself. Like, it is me, but it ain't me. Like, get I Pete, but that ain't my Pete. You know what I'm saying? So that was digging deep into the lyrics. When I dig deeper, they say dig deeper. Tell us how it felt to meet the Grim Reaper. This album better have some big features. Well, sorry to brush your bubble, but I'm alone for my mental. Which it really didn't have many features. It had like 3 on Iceman. Then that's when he like broke down a beat and said, oh, I almost forgot the intro. Then he kind of switched the beat. And he said he's so sure what he's saying that he had to use a pencil. And he's so paranoid that nothing seems coincidental, which means it's like he don't think stuff is just happening. Like, he's paranoid now. He think everything, oh no, this can't be that good, or this can't be this. They somebody trying to set me up, somebody trying to do this, somebody trying to do that. Then he said he don't do like shrooms, psychedelics, anything like that, because he's scared that he's gonna unpack some stuff. Like, he's scared to unpack the real. And he was saying sometimes, I don't know if he got his therapist or not, but he said sometimes he only see himself through his therapist glasses, but he don't take it serious because she attractive. So pretty much he ain't healed. Saying he ain't healed, he's still the same. He trying not to be the same, but he the same. He know that he ain't healing, but he know he need to heal. I don't know, but he ain't there yet, pretty much. That's what I got from him. He ain't there yet. Because you over here still trying to worry about sleeping with your therapist instead of actually get the work done. And he's like, I know it's a heavy decision to bury the hatchet. Should I bury the hatchet? To me, which means it could be a double entendre, but to me it means like he's considering letting it go and burying the hatchet. No matter who that means is with. The fans, the not fans, the people that was involved in the battle, like who knows what he really means. But the fact that he said this, like, seems like he was considering it. If he gave Future Olive Branch, I don't know why he couldn't give anybody else. I reckon also Cat Williams and Cameron Hart can shake. Then I think people can shake, even like Jay-Z and back in the day. So I think it can happen. I don't know. To me, that line spoke a lot, but like maybe he didn't mean that. But to me, it felt like, okay, I could be there. I could get there. And he was saying it would take more than 6 pallbearers to carry the casket. Which, in his Whisper My Name, it was a whole funeral pretty much scene. He put the man in manipulation. So pretty much they pay for things because it's a way to keep women attached, or maybe he only talking about a certain woman attached. So pretty much he throw money at her because they keep them tethered. He buy her somewhere to stay and all this stuff because just manipulation. Like, I know you have to keep communicating with me and be tied to me, which is some toxic stuff, but he already said it's some toxic stuff. I'm trying to unpack that, but I'm still on some toxic stuff. So pretty much keep doing the same thing. Like I said, keep dating women that don't love him, but it's like, how can they love him for you when you keep throwing money at them? Like, you making it transactional pretty much. So he's realizing it, but he ain't gonna stop doing it. So I don't know. Is growth, not growth? I guess realizing is the first step. I don't know. And like, he know the girls he dating, or a girl he dating, I don't know if he mean more than one, but they are doing what he doing. They mirror him, so they're keeping their options open and pretty much doing what he do. Like a mirror. So he's like, he turned a blind eye. He act like it ain't happening because it's too painful to acknowledge that it's happening. He also said he demand a manifestation. Either he numb to everything that's happened, or people are just generally changing. Because when he bump into people, they're like they don't even know him. He said he battling patience, he battling frustration. He about to be 40, he battling Asian. He doubting the fact that people complain, but he ain't even drop it yet. He battling his label. But he's saying, look, I battle everything. I battle the stations, I battle the majors. I do it all. Like, I don't care who. I'm battling that, but I also will battle y'all and everything, the labels, everything. Then he said, shout out to the fake fans. I thought we had an arrangement. Then shout out to the real fans, because you knew I never go nowhere. You knew I still had it. You knew I always gonna have it. I always got it on me. She said, how many times they tried to tell me I had a replacement? How many times you about to ask if I had a vacation? How many artists have I had to witness do bad imitations? So pretty much, can't nobody replace him. That's what I got from it. He said, when I dig deep, they tell me to dig deeper. I think he's hint this is how he can do right now. This is as deep if he can go right now. Like, although I feel like it was vulnerable, this album was vulnerable, I feel like he could go deeper. He could go deeper, but I think he's saying, like, I'm not there yet, y'all. Like, I get it. I understand that I'm not there yet. I keep telling me to do it, but I'm not there yet. I'm still healing from traumas. I still got stuff to unpack, and can y'all leave me the freak alone? Like, geez, Louise, and I'm one of the people too. Yeah, go deeper, go deep. Be like, I can't right now. I don't have it right now to do it. Like, make it enough. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Make it enough. What I'm giving y'all, make it enough, and not whoop-de-doo. I don't know what to tell you. It's like different half of the albums. Like, the first half is Make Them Cry. That's how he felt. He wanted to make them cry. That's probably how he felt at the beginning. Then he was like, okay, I'm gonna make them pay. Then the songs after that is like, that's how he was feeling. I'm gonna make them pay. And then after that, he was okay, make them remember. I'm gonna make them remember. It's like all the phases, you know, you go through during grief, or like the addiction, or whatever it is. Like the phase you go through when something happens, it's like you want to make them cry, you want to make them pay, you want to make them remember. And then the last song was Make Them Know. This is the end. Like that's fire to me. Like, I don't know if people have noticed that. I don't know if people have about it in the hype. Because like I said, I haven't tried to look at nothing about the ICEMAN review or anybody talking about ICEMAN specifically, because I wanted to see what it was for myself. So I don't know, but it's so interesting to me that first he had Make Them Cry, and then he had Make Them Pay, and then he had Make Them Remember, and then the very last song was Make Them Know. After I did all this, now you know. Like, this album was letting y'all know. In case you forgot, it's me, I'm him, I win, you lose. So yeah, so I thought that was interesting. Like, it's like grouped in between like 4 phases. Songs I liked the best were Too Hard for the Radio, Shebang, and I really liked Little Birdie too. On the last song, he said he tried and tried and tried until the R got switched with the I, which means he tried and tried and tried until he became tired. And this is what I got. This is the result of him being tired at it. I like when he was like, but one of the songs he said, y'all think I'm soft, but I'm silk. Oh, I like that. That was a good bar. Y'all think I'm soft, but I'm silk. They thought it was on Burning Bridges, but don't quote me. I don't remember which one it was. Sometimes you listen to a whole album, the stuff, you remember lines, you're like, which song was it from? But you think I'm soft, but I'm silk. Drake saying he's retiring. Was he saying this is his last album ever? I don't know if he was saying this is the last album on the label. I don't know if he's saying this is that last album is Drake. Like, what was he saying? Because it's like he was talking about certain stuff, but then started switching up talking about other stuff that didn't mean anything. So I don't know. Because he said they were framing as if people retired. And they act like we signed a deal, but paid me for wasting my time. Act like I lost the appeal, but pay me for changing my mind. Then when he got hit, the whole world started to chime. So when he was down, everybody started joining in pretty much. He not scared of a loss, and he said, he ain't lost. He said he's not scared of no suit or tie, because Victor has always been mine. Try to sue him, or I don't know. I free him, my bro gotta deal with it, because we know that man ain't innocent. They say he did it. He was talking about real stuff, but then he started switching to talking about something that's irrelevant. He did that on another song when he started talking about, I think it was the first one, he started talking about somebody in the OBO or something, so they trained or something. They act like it I stole with him, but he started switching, talking about something else. He was like talking about something real, and then start switching up. So I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know if he's trying to say he's about to retire. I don't know if he's saying he's just leaving the label. I don't know if he's saying, I don't know what he's saying, because I don't know what his deal is. So I don't know if it's over, if it's still on. I don't know if he signed something else. I really have no idea. So I really don't know what he's saying, but it seems like it's over for something, but it's just over for the Drake we used to know, or is it actually bigger than that? I have no idea. Because even if he do retire, people say Kendrick retired him, but maybe he's saying he is retiring, but it ain't because of Kendrick. I don't know. When I hear the title, Make Them Pay, and he starting it, but I just want to be free. I just want to free. If you just want to, be free from a label, then obviously free pay, the correlate. Said at the end of Make Them Pay, like pretty much he made them a bunch of money. That's what he was saying toward the end. Pretty much he made them a whole bunch of money. But he'll never forgive everything that happened, and he better up independent and they should just let him leave. So I don't know if they trying to keep him in the deal or whatever, and they won't let him out of it. I don't know what that is, but it seems like he's begging to want to be off of it. Like I said, I don't know if the reason the 2 albums after ICEMAN is helping that or getting him off of it. I don't know, or maybe he just telling us why he did the 2 albums after that, like subliminally telling us why he did the 2 albums after that. But obviously he can't say it, so then they gonna say, well, you didn't really do the albums if you just threw out some bull just so you can get off. So I don't know, but it seems like he's crying out to be done and just be himself and, you know, independent. I can remember he was saying somebody sent him an out emoji like they was gonna mean something. He's like, sending that out ain't gonna mean nothing. I don't know what you talking about. Not they sent the out thinking they was gonna piece it up. I wonder who that was. Who was it, Chad? I don't know. Maybe not name no names, but that's hilarious. And then I'll make them pay. He said a line. He said, a booster seat for yourselves and the lies that you tell. If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail. Just based off the name that it spells, what they say, they just smelled. I heard they got a special places in hell for niggas joking evil when they did it themselves. He said he holding up a mirror to y'all. I don't. It's so weird because I feel like it said somewhere that he invited academics somewhere, I don't know, to the thing. But if he dissing him, he got a bar for him and then invite him into the thing. It's like keep your friends close and enemies closer, because that bar seemed like it's about him and not something good. You said if Drake took out the AK, this is so many double entendres in that. Hold on. He tried to do a Kendrick bar when Kendrick said, I don't like that. When he said the K9 stuff, oh no. It's too many double entendres. If Drake took out the AK, okay, if Drake took out the AK, which is a gun, he'd be in jail. You know, I ain't gonna say Tory Lane reference because he wasn't AK, but if Drake took out an AK, he'd be in jail. So basically, he took out a gun, shot you, he'd be in jail. I don't know if somebody else, I don't know who else they could have beat. I don't know who he got beat with that had a problem with a gun, and I don't know. I don't really know who that is, but it's too many beefs. It's too many people. But then if Drake took out the AK, which is Dre, he'd be in jail, which is obviously Dr. Dre. But then before that, he said a booster seat for yourselves and the lies you tell. So if Drake took out the AK, which is academics, and then, you know, academics had them allegations. I don't know if it's PDF allegations, but it was something. So he'd be in jail. This is a reach. Now, this is a reach. Yeah, the other things I said, I don't think was a reach. This one is a reach. He said if Drake took out the AK, I don't know why I'm thinking about Wheelchair Jimmy. You know, he got shot in a school shooter. I don't know. That one was a reach, but Dr. Dre in jail, academic, him taking out an actual gun, he'd be in jail. No, Just based off the name that it spells, what they say, they just mailed. Listening to the albums out of order, not in the order he put them in, was a choice on my part. But it just made me really think and believe that the second 2 albums were throwaways. Like, he didn't put any effort into them at all. Like, it wasn't no motion behind it. The production seemed off. The beat seemed off. So, because I listened to Hey Baby, I'm calling it Hey Baby, because I don't know. I'm calling it Hey Baby, which was the second one, and Maid of Honor, which was the third one. I'm like, was Hey Baby, like, for the mains, and then Maid of Honor for the side chicks? I don't know. I don't know why he used that album cover as the cover. Was that an actual picture of his mother? Like, him and his daddy and her get married? Were they ever married? I don't even know. I really don't even know, actually. His daddy and him look like him, like the background faded. But, or if you a wife, but you get done wrong, you really just the maid of honor. I don't freaking know, honey. I have no idea. Maid of honor was just a whole bunch of like stuff, like a playlist. Like you can just put it on and like clean the house, or just when you don't need to like think about a song, or you just need something to put on. Like, you can put this on, like, just in the background, you just doing something, and to set the vibe. But I don't know if it's just, like, something you sit with. It's just some, better beats than Hey Baby, but it wasn't nothing behind it. It wasn't any emotion behind it, just a whole bunch of, like, dancey, pop beat. Like, you want to work out to them. a song to work out to or clean your house to. This is what like this felt like. Something to clean to or work out with, or just even at the party play it, ain't nobody kick back. You ain't really trying to think like that. You just trying to dance. So that was good for that. The standout songs for me was Q&A, New Bestie, and Stuck. Everything else was just like nothing. It was just like whatever, just this song. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad, but it wasn't nothing to write home about. And that just made me feel like he really did just do 2 throwaway albums. I don't know if he did to get out the label, but it's either that or he wanted to be the first person to release 3 albums. But I feel like if it was that, the 3 album thing, then he would have wanted to make it better. But they really did just feel like throwaways. I feel like I wasted my time listening to them. Like I said, out of on the Hey Baby video, reviewing that, I felt like it was the first Drake album of both of these, or 2 Drake albums that I do not love any song on them. Like no song made me feel anything. So like they had to be throwaways. It wasn't no way. He really put his all to it. It's like, yes, this is a great project. I think ICEMAN was his meat and potatoes that he put his all into, and then he just gave us 2 others for whatever the reasons. I think there's a reason behind it. I don't know what the reason is. It maybe is to get out the label thing. I don't know. But if you listen to ICEMAN, the last song did made it seem like he done with the label, and it's the end of Drake as we know him. Almost like a rebirth. That's what it felt like. Wasn't nothing really to talk about with Hey Day being Maid of Honor.